What a disconnection from your body feels like. Today, I want to give you signs and what to do about it. If I ask you a question and I want you to pause before answering, is what is the last time where you've been really connected to your body? Really in your body? Not thinking about it, not observing it, inhabiting it, just in it, present, arrive. This question, this gap in between having my body and really inhabiting it, it's what is this video about. I'm Violeta, I'm a psychologist, a yoga teacher trained in India. And in this video, I want to talk about something that I see a lot in my work, and it's the disconnection from the body, from clients, from students, and even for a long time on myself, how I lived it. And today I want to tell you a bit more about the science behind it and what to do about it. So what it looks like. For many people, maybe in mind, you have something really dramatic when we are talking about disconnection with your body. But it doesn't feel like a crisis. And these are the signs that I see more often. So pay a lot of attention to all of them and check if you feel a bit familiar with any of these. Sign number one, you live mainly on your mind. Really rarely you are present. You are going and coming to the future, to the past, anxiety about thoughts that you have. Planning, analyzing, reviewing, getting full of anxiety because something could happen, or feeling nostalgia about so many things that happened in the past. And being present feels effortful. Probably stillness could feel really uncomfortable. And in the moment that you stop and give yourself a break, just to be present, you start having this reaction of discomfort, trying to fill all the gaps with all the thoughts that you're having, or probably feeling guilty about this time and you want to do things. Number two, you keep explaining your feelings, but you can't not feel them. You can't not process them. For example, someone can ask you, how are you? And you can explain it with thoughts, with concepts. But it's really hard to really identify an emotion, how it feels, how it trains you, how it makes you react. For example, I feel like things are complicated. And this is the mind trying to make sense of the emotions, but not really feeling them. And actual emotions are actually in our body, are sensations that we can locate them in different parts of our body. We can actually become aware of how we experience them in our body. For example, fears can feel like a tightness, grief like an emptiness or heaviness. Joy can have a specific location where you are experiencing in your body. And the same with anxiety, that usually you can feel it in your throat, in your chest, and in your stomach. If you feel lost in how you identify those emotions and how you experience them in your body, you are disconnected from your body. And that's why many times you can be stressed and push more and not even identify that you are carrying so much stress until your body cannot deny the stress and you start having so much pain that you go to the doctor and you realize everything is fine. So everything is fine in the doctor, but you keep having the discomfort in your body. So many times humans are really good in ignoring the signs of their emotions, disconnecting from the body and not recognizing what we are carrying in our body. And the sign number three is the rest doesn't restore you. Many times you can sit, relax, and feel tired. You sleep 8 hours and you still don't feel that you are recovering. This could be because your nerve system is always active. You have a high of cortisol. So this is one of the clearest signs that your nerve system is dysregulated. If your body doesn't feel safe enough to let go, probably that's one of the reasons why your rest is still very superficial. And sign number four, you are constantly having this feeling that something is missing. Maybe life looks good, everything looks fine, you are doing everything you have to do, but even that, you have this feeling that something is missing, a home. And this could be the gap in between living in your mind and the experience that you are having in your body. It not always mean depression or being ungrateful. many times could be this disconnection. So not living totally in your body, living in the present, keeps you going and coming. And not being present makes harder to feel fulfilled, to enjoy every moment and the stage where you are right now. So why does this happen? There are different layers why as humans we ended up living from the neck up, but one of them could be cultural. Since we are really young, we learn to prioritize our mind, studies, our intellectual work, and absolutely this is really important. But we start seeing emotions as disruption, as the way to affect our productivity. So we tend to ignore it, avoid it, and see it as something that it's blocking us from our mind, blocking us from being the best in our work. And little by little, we start disconnecting from our body. The second reason is protectiveness. The body also holds difficulties, the stress, the trauma, the grief, everything that we haven't processed, and we start carrying in our body, our mind, but also in our tissue. For example, our jaw with bruxism, the pattern of our breath when we cannot breathe deeply, the way you hold your shoulders, the tightness in your chest. All these are response of emotions that are living in our body. And sometimes it feels more difficult to come back to our body because it means reminding or going back to things that make us feel unsafe. So this disconnection could be a protective method. And the third layer, it's about our nerve system. And this is really interesting because our nerve system can go in between two states. The sympathetic state, it's the fight and flight system where we are in alert, active, vigilance, and the parasympathetic system. This state is about rest, recover, digest, and connection. When you live under chronic stress, that most of the humans nowadays are, our sympathetic system is always in alert. It's always activated. And we get stuck in that state. So the body always feels slightly braced, slightly on alert. So being in that state and dropping to the parasympathetic system feels unsafe because the body is the place where the alarm is. So connecting with the body means actually regulating our nerve system and feeling safe again in our own body. So the mind will go elsewhere. Something really interesting is that science says that the nerve system is actually flexible or plastic. So we can learn how to regulate our nerve system. We can learn a new pattern. So we can learn how to feel safe in our own body. And the interesting thing, it's not learning by reading a book or more knowledge, but learning by experience through the repetition. Through the body having enough experiences of safety, enough experiences that everything is okay. This is why talk therapy that I do, and I have many clients that we do partially talk therapy, is really powerful, but could sometimes be really limited. Because you can understand your anxiety, you can understand your thoughts, but you need to start connecting with your body and teaching your nerve system through experience that everything is okay. That there is a new way that you can react to different situations, that there is a different way to actually face the same challenges. And you need the body-based practice. And what the research about somatic therapy shows us, when you start doing consciously movement with breath awareness, could repair consciously our breathing patterns, and with practice and repetition, regulate our nervous system, help us to anticipate a different way to react and to feel safe. Different kind of disciplines, and now, for example, yoga, we keep always connecting the movement with awareness. For example, in Ashtanga, we talk about the vinyasa, that is the connection in between the breath and the movement. This is really important. It's not just about moving and becoming strong, but it's about starting to teach our nerve system a different way to react to difficulties, to start feeling safe to control your breath, and this is going to help you to control how you react, to be present in your body. So every time you move with your breath, you teach your body regulatory capacity. Every time you stay in a challenging posture, you're embracing your body not to react, but to observe, to be present in whatever you are feeling, to observe the patterns that are not just in the mat, but also outside of it. So you are teaching your nervous system something that can be used in your daily life. So what to do? What to do with all this information? How to start regulating your nervous system? Number one, start your practice now. Doesn't have to be something big. You don't have to go to a class like asana class or anything. Just find yourself with your body. You can start with laying down and being aware of your body and how you feel. Observe the sky, feel your body, be conscious of each part of your body. Start feeling where your emotions are located, how they feel, and how you are experiencing those emotions. Number two, breathe before reacting. This is something really powerful and one of the main teachings that I've got from my yoga practice. Breathe before reacting, observe before reacting, live the emotion before reacting, and then decide what's the best option for you. We tend to be impulsive, we tend to react with anything that we take personal or with difficulties in our daily life. Take this moment and remember these little moments where you lay down with your emotions are teaching you that you don't have to react right away. You can breathe deeply and then slowly take a decision. This is not about suppressing your emotion. It's about teaching your nervous system that in these difficulties, you can still feel safe. You can still take decisions and not take decisions from emotion. Allow your emotions to be processed and take the best decision that aligns with your values. And number three, find the movement practice that fit more for you. In my case, I'm always talking about dance, body movement, and yoga, because those are the practices that I have mastered, that I teach, but you can find the movements that connect more with you. There are many of them, and you can start exploring them. And don't stay just with the physical experience, but try to go even deeper, connected with your breath, connected with your consciousness. This has to be an integral work. Could be yoga, could be dance, could be martial arts. You can find the best discipline, the best movement that aligns with you. So what you're looking is to be really inside your body when you are moving it. This connection from your body is something that it's really common in this society, in this world, where we are always feeling pull up to our head. And I want you to see your body not just like a vehicle of your mind, but actually the place where many emotions are lived and through where you are experiencing this life. If this resonates with you and you want to explore it even more, I have created something really special that is focused exactly on this. And these are my 12 weeks of Ashtanga. In 12 weeks, we are not just exploring our body and the strength, but our breath pattern, psychology, philosophy, and each posture. So if you're interested, I will share the link in the description. I'm also leaving you a video talking about why I continue practicing yoga even when I feel like not doing it. I'm Violeta, and I see you in the next one.